If you're someone who has felt lost, you feel like you've lost your spark, you've lost your drive, you've lost your for life, I'm here to tell you that it gets better. And I'm here to tell you that you will find your way back to yourself. Okay, this is only a moment. This is only a season. Let me remind you that you are an evolving being. You are not only human. A lot of us, we say that, oh, I'm only human. I can only do so much. No, you are so much more than human. You are so much more than the meat and flesh and blood and bones that you are. And although that is the case, it doesn't take away that the fact that you are human. It doesn't take away from the fact that you will go through things that bring you down. Okay, I recently had surgery and I wasn't expecting for it to take such a toll on my mental health and my self-confidence and self-esteem and all of that, but it did. And I'm finally coming up into the light from that. So it gets better. Before I get into this video, I just want to say hi, my loves. If you're new here, my name is Natasia. This is the Inner Garden podcast, the Inner Garden channel. I haven't decided which one it is. Okay, we're working up the podcasting. We're working up. Just don't worry about it. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. This is where we talk about energy, inner peace, and all the keys to growing beautifully inside and out. Okay, this is about growth. This is about evolution. We are butterflies. Okay. I'm obsessed with butterflies because I love what they represent. I love that they are a transformative species. Is that what I'm trying to say? We're all transformative species. So if you are a returning subscriber and you've been following this channel, you've been following my journey and all of my pivots and changes, thank you for coming back. I'm so happy to have you here. Getting out of the funk takes time, it takes patience, and it takes determination. It takes you wanting to be better, wanting you to feel better, caring about how you feel. I've been reading this book, The Nature of Personal Reality, Specific Practical Techniques for Your Solving Everyday Problems and Enriching the Life You Know by Jane Roberts. It's a Seth book. I'm taking my time digesting this. As you can see, it's a pretty lengthy book. It's not too long. It's not too thick, but she thick. It's such a good book, and it's really what I needed right now in my life. If you've been following my channel and watching my healing journey with my bunion surgery, then you already know what's going on. But for those that don't know, I recently had surgery on my foot, and I thought it was going to be a swift process. I knew the recovery wasn't going to be super fast, but I just didn't expect to go through the mental hurdles that I went through. And that's the beautiful thing about life experiences, is that, you go through things that you didn't prepare for. I'm just now coming up into the light from that. It wasn't traumatic or anything. It's not traumatizing, but it did cause a dip in my mental health. It did cause lower energy and lower vibrations. And I didn't like that for myself. It felt very icky. But it's life. We all go through moments in our life where our energy dips, motivation, inspiration, creativity, all of that just falls flat. And it's taking me many lessons, many cycles to not only learn that, but embrace it. I feel like now I'm in a space where I want to create a system for myself or a routine for myself, knowing that, okay, life is going to have its ebbs and flows. You're not always going to feel high energy all the time. So what can I do for myself? How can I show up better for myself in those low moments, so that way I come back out, feeling good. I don't feel like I'm starting back from square one, which really is never the case. We're never starting from square one. We're always learning new things, getting more clarity, being inspired by new things and new experiences. So I don't feel like I'm starting from square one. But when you're not where you were energetically, sometimes it feels like, damn, like I got to get back on the horse. And that's really what it's about, getting back on the horse. One thing that has helped me in my funky era was the perception, changing my thought process on this is not a negative thing that I'm going through. One, it's a natural thing, but also it's a signal for something. It's a signal that I need rest. I need to do some introspective work. I need to go within. I had stopped meditating, working out, all of those things. And granted, because of me having a surgical procedure on my foot, that's only right that I can't work out the way that I used to. But I really didn't have any energy to do anything. Like, I had no energy to really do anything. Changing my outlook from, oh, here I go again. Oh, why am I depressed? I'm sad. I'm not feeling great, whatever. And switching it to this, I'm getting information. This is a signal. This is a signal from my soul, my spirit, from my body. Let me embrace rest. I turned off my alarms and I started letting myself wake up when I naturally wanted to wake up. That's not possible for everyone. I have taken leave off of work because of my surgery. So I was able to do that. And what I've learned from being in the funky place is that a lot of my worth, my self-worth, and identity is attached to how productive I am. It's attached to what I'm doing. And I feel like that's everybody, right? Like, we have to feel purposeful. I feel like that's a human thing. We have to feel purposeful. We have to feel like we're doing something. And it's on a different scale for everyone, but to a certain degree, everyone wants to feel purposeful. Everyone wants to feel significant in the world. Or in their family, we want that acceptance. And so when you're not doing anything, or when you can't do what you normally would do, it takes a toll on you. It takes a toll on your mental health. It takes a toll on your self-esteem. I'm curious, what type of person are you? Like, how do you manage your energy? Are you staying busy keeps your energy high and keeps you from thinking, going down the rabbit hole of negative thoughts and all of that? Like, are you that type of person? Or are you someone who needs time to process? Like, you need the solemn, quiet, still moments to process what you're going through? Drop it in the comments. I'm really curious. I feel like I am someone that needs to process things, but I also feel like if I don't have a balance of actually being productive, like doing this gives me energy. Thinking about doing this, which has been like for weeks now, I hadn't posted. I didn't feel the energy to film. I didn't feel the energy to create content. And but I was thinking about it, and that drains me. So I feel like I need the balance of both, if that makes sense. If you're in your funky place, if you're watching this and you're in your funky place right now, know that it's going to get better. Know that you have control over how you're feeling. You can change this at any moment. There is nothing different that I've done that has flipped the switch from me feeling how I was a couple weeks ago to how I feel now. There's literally nothing that was significant to me turning that switch back on. It was more so me making the decision. That's the most important thing, is you making the decision that, you know what, today I'm gonna be who I want to be. I'm not gonna limit myself to an injury. I'm not gonna limit myself to a health condition, to a relationship, to my job, anything that has taken over that inner knowing that you are that girl, that you are that girl, and that you're beautiful, that you're smart, that you're intelligent, that you're funny, that you're amazing, that you're a gift to the world, that you are phenomenal. All you have to do is make a decision that it will no longer hinder you from accepting that, from accepting your greatness. And it's not about starting over. You don't have to start over. You're not starting over. You're going deeper. Okay? You're learning more about yourself. You're understanding more things about yourself. I know myself better now than I knew myself 10 years ago, 5 years ago, a year ago. So no matter how disconnected you feel right now, just remember that you will find your way back to the beautiful, happy, lighthearted being that you are at your core. And all you have to do is give yourself time, love, and space. Thank you so much for being here with me, but most importantly, thank you for showing up for you. Give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if today's episode resonated with you. I'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you want to stick around, in my next video, me and my husband will be talking about being the creator of your own reality. I will be wearing the same outfit because it was filmed in the same day. But until then, live in love, live in light, and keep growing. Bye.